Hello there guys, welcome back to episode 11 of Hearts of Iron 4 as the United Kingdom. We are at war with, well, Axis pretty much, Italy, the German Reich and a few other people. And we are making some progress, we are starting to push. This isn't going quite as well as the push I did in the last campaign I tried as the United Kingdom. I think that's mainly because this is post-patch and they have made things a little bit more difficult. Port strike. We know this is going down there. I mean, Japan are basically going to take us out. I'm not really getting involved down here. There's not really an awful lot that I can do. I want to try and deal with Europe first. We'll deal with Japan later. We do have some resistance to occupation, which is down here in Dima. However, we should have some units down here that can go and deal with that. So let's go and try and send this cavalry up. We are already sending that. I must have done that at the end of the last video, which I'd forgotten. We are sort of pushing in here on north of Africa. So hopefully soon we'll be able to mop up all of these guys and then go and sort of bring these guys back home. Although we do have quite a few German divisions in there, which is going to be a little bit difficult. I would like to get some troops down on the Spanish border because I feel at some point those guys will definitely be giving me some issues. Another reason why the push probably went easier the last time I played this is because I didn't have as many artillery in my divisions. Now this isn't a game you would have seen, it was one that I was sort of playing on my own, but I didn't have as much artillery in the divisions, which ultimately meant that my divisions were at full strength. A lot of the divisions at the moment are a little bit underpowered because we are waiting, I believe, for 4,000 artillery. We're also quite behind on support equipment as well. So we need quite a bit of stuff. We need a lot more factories. How are factories going at the moment? So we've got a lot of sort of civilian factories queued up. Let's make sure we've got some more military factories queued up. And let's go and get these in wherever we can. We're running out of factory slots, which is problematic. But we'll get as many in as we can. We're really going to need those factories. And hopefully we'll start to gain some more land. Right, okay, Nationalist Spain has joined Axis. So this is now potentially problematic because we may get attacked down here on the south side. So Monty, what are you training up? You've got a few divisions up here, including a few random divisions belonging to other people. I don't think we necessarily need to be doing the training now. I think you're going to stop. Oh, you're not actually training at the moment anyway. That's fine. In which case, let's go ahead and we're going to put you on this front line down here. And you're going to come across and hopefully before Spain get invited to the war, you're going to go and sit on that border. Now, we are still producing some units. We've got tanks. Now, yep, they've been called in, which is slightly problematic. So you guys I want to go into Monty's army, and you guys I want to go into Monty's army. A lot of things going on here. Not bothered about Japan. Research slot is available. What we could do is make sure we get our... Getting better naval bombers could be useful. We can get some carrier naval bombers. Or just getting better naval bombers would probably be better. We're working on the better tactical bomber. We could get some strategic bombers. We could get Lancasters. That wouldn't be a bad idea, though. I tend to prefer my planes for supporting the troops. And we haven't gone down the strategic destruction route anyway. But maybe getting a better tactical bomber is not a bad idea. So let's go ahead and research that. We can also pick another national focus now. So let's have a quick look and see what we want to get here. So Military Training Act will remove the wars to end all wars and sort of sort our manpower out. So I guess we should go ahead and get that done. So let's start working on that. Air Wings with no missions, missing equipment production, carrier fighters and naval bombers, both carrier capable. Yeah, we will have to work on those and start producing some. We'll get that done at some point. That's going to be down there in Japan where we expected it to be. So... how are we going to defend against Spain? And I have done this before. This is not the first time I've tried this. We just need to make sure we get all of our units down there. We don't have... I think we do have some naval superiority down here. Hopefully we'll be able to land all these troops without too much of a problem from Spain. The push into Italy is slow going, but we are making some progress. I want to push Germany back if I can, ideally up as far as... Is this the Rhine, this river? My European geography is not great. I think this is the Rhine. If we can push up as far as that, and then we can just sort of sit fast and defend a little bit, it'd be much harder for them to push back behind the river, I think. We say we really want to try and push Italy back beyond the mountains as well. That would be ideal. If I can get a few more units in here to try and... a lot of people that don't have the necessary equipment, which is problematic. And if we can sort of get in behind some of these guys and sort of cut them off from their supply lines, it would make them easier to take out. But we will have to keep our eye on that. Resistance to occupation. Now in Tobruk. Construction 3 has finished. You are working... You're on your way up there. That is fine. So, what do we want to go for now? We're a little bit ahead of time on these. I guess we could go and get those... If I get a naval bomber, I want to get the updated one, so we'll wait until the Albacore's done before we get the rock. What else does it say we are missing? Carrier fighter. So I guess we could get the full Mars. We might as well queue those up. Let's go and work on that then. Although, to be fair, we don't really have the extra factories at the minute to start producing additional planes. There we go. We see the Spanish down here on this border. But we are getting some more units in, so that should help with that. I will stop this push at some point. I know that we're winning in some places and losing in others. Once we've got them back as far as the river, which I think we can manage. Once we've got them back as far as the river, then I'll stop pushing and hopefully, you know, recover a little bit. It'd be nice if the French were helping as well. I don't have an awful lot of equipment, which is partially the problem. So, we've got the Yellow Army, and let's get the right thing selected. Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't been doing, is keeping my eye on things down here in Africa. So I need to keep my eye on what's going down here, because of course we've also got more of Spain down here causing a problem. So, if we can get you to run in there and go and get those two provinces, if we can get you guys to sort of push in here, I mean, it's don't be shy, guys, sort of get in and get some attacks done where you can. I know you're all trying to sort of spread out the line, but just go in and start making a little bit of a push. We are probably going to lose Gibraltar, of course, but there's not an awful lot that we can do about that either. But if they're staying distracted down there, that is fine. Spain are trying to make a little bit of a push over here up to the north, but again, it's because we're a little bit short on the units that we have. So we definitely need to get our production up and going at some point. It'd be nice if we could sort of concentrate on winning a battle on one front at a time, but it doesn't really appear to be working out that well for us. Now, what's this pink army that I've got here? You are the first reserves, and you are trying to push. You're just not really getting an awful lot done. Really need people to just start sort of recovering a little bit right now. Let's go ahead and get these guys to stop. First reserves, stop. Italian front, stop. And I think we've got the Spanish front down here. You can stop as well. The German front for the time being and the Dutch front, I think, can carry on pushing. Although we are losing little bits here and there. Let's go to all stop. Let's just play defensive for now and try and build up some more forces. Where are all of our air wings currently? We are somewhere around. We are here. We don't have a lot of planes. Mostly we are here. That's where most of our planes are. This is our close air support and tactical bombers. And we probably want to be in Western Germany. Why does this never work when I want it to? Western Germany. There we go. So we've got our close air support and tactical bombers that are actually already in that area. That is fine. We don't want them on no retreat. We do want them to get repaired up. That's why we keep losing them. So, okay, let's wait a little bit until we recover some equipment. Because that's one of our big problems at the moment. We're very, very behind on weaponry and support equipment. Artillery and tanks. We need a lot of stuff, basically. That's the problem that we've got going on right here. We're a lot of equipment in the hole. We might be able to manually deal with Spain down here. France are sending some units to come and help us. They've got no organisation at the moment because they're railroading down. But if we can get rid of... I hope they don't bring all of their guys off the line. That'll be problematic. But if we can go ahead and win some battles down there, that would be good for us. Germany are pushing really hard. They're actually regaining a little bit of territory around here, which I don't like too much. But yeah, we're quite severely out of equipment, which is one of the problems that we're having right now. Now, I know there's been a few of you in the comments saying, just let France fall, they'll capitulate anyway, don't bother to, you know, try and win this battle. I've done it before. I have played this before and actually won this battle against Germany, pushed them all the way back to beyond Berlin and Vienna. It is possible to do. The problem is I'm just a little bit behind on my production at the moment, and that's what is causing the issue. I think the war started a little bit earlier than I was expecting, and that's the main cause of the problem here. And the fact that we've got no equipment is also a big issue right now. You guys don't want to go anywhere that I want you to go, do you? Are we still making a push over here? You guys are sort of trying to push in. Let's get you all to go in there. We'll try and sort of push them back, get them out of Tripoli if we can. They do have tanks down there, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Now, we might actually be able to push against Spain. They do have some tanks and some mountain regiments. I don't like how much they are pushing. We're going to go and give this army, still called the training army, but this is going to be some ultimate on-the-job training for them. So let's go ahead and set them a front line. Try and get them to go as far as there. They're not even all in position yet, which is fine because there are still more units coming in, and they will be. As more units get trained, there'll be more units coming in. Belgium want to send us 3 divisions, and France want to send us 7 divisions. Do I want to take those divisions? The first reserves are already full. I guess we could put them into your army. We will take them then for the time being. If we can get Spain out of the war nice and quickly, that'll really help. So let's get Monty to start to push, even though not all of his forces are in place yet. The Germans are starting to push me back here a little bit, but because we're sort of defending now, we shouldn't be losing quite as much equipment. So hopefully we will start to get some additional... hopefully we will start to get some additional artillery and things like that now. So that will help. They are still pushing in though. China has capitulated. Well, that's disappointing, but again, not really something that I can get too involved with at the moment. Really don't want to lose Genoa if we can help it. Let's just get all of these guys that are down here. Just attack Genoa. Just all of you get in there. Still says we're losing, but we've got so many more men. We should be able to push them back a little bit. If we can just break through on one front, then we could start to move people in on other fronts and sort of shuffle people around a little bit. You're actually sort of getting in behind me there, which we don't want to happen. No, I'm trying to select you. Thank you. If you wouldn't mind moving in. And if you can move in as well, we'll sort of just chop these people up where we can. And so these guys keep backing off, which is very annoying. Any tiles that are left unattended. See, again, I didn't have you selected. You should be moving in there. Get that done. Now then, you guys, I don't care which of you does it, you move in there and try and take that tile, because it's currently got nobody in it. So there's going to be a little bit of micromanagement down there in Africa, but that's not too bad. Now again, when I tried this last time, I got Spain to capitulate quite easily, so I'm hoping that I can do that again. It does look like we're making a bit of ground against Italy here as well, so if we can do that, that'll be brilliant. We can start to bring some forces back up here to the north, because we are starting to lose quite a little bit up here. Let's go ahead and... yeah, this is what I thought was going to happen. I'm just going to pause up here. I want to take the Dutch front, because they're going to get cornered in a minute. So the entire Dutch front, I want all of you to get out of there. And we're going to remove this this front line. So we're going to delete their orders, and they're all just moving straight down here. And what we'll probably do is just extend this line over there. So the Netherlands may end up falling. But I'm going to try and bring all of these troops out. I don't want them all getting cornered if I can possibly help it. Naval battle down here. Germany lost some convoys. That was fine. And Germany are pushing into France a little bit. But yeah, we might just have to let some of the Netherlands fall. It'll shorten our front line. And a shorter front line will be easier to defend. So we'll start bringing all of our people back. There's still a few of them involved in some fights up here. You guys need to stop what you're doing. And you need to get out of there as quickly as you can. And that's all of you. So just move out, run away. Get around past the Germans. Unless what we could do, which is a possibility, because I don't know how many units Germany and Italy have here. But if we could actually just sort of move in behind them, we could start cutting some of them off. But it's very, very risky to do. And we are actually losing that battle. Because I just don't know how many divisions they have. So, yes, I would like you all to get down here as quickly as you can. They don't seem to want to do that, so we'll just allow them to take their time. How are things going down here in Spain? We are making a bit of a dent. They do have a tank in there, but its organisation is next to nothing. If everybody wouldn't mind getting involved in there. It says we're losing a lot of these battles at the moment, but I think we'll be able to turn that around. Wow, the Germans are really pushing in up here. I hadn't noticed that at all. So let's go sort of get behind them and try and cut them off. That's quite annoying. I do hate it when it just won't let you retreat from a battle. It's like, just move. Just go and get stuff done. I hate having to babysit the units all the time. Right, you're leaving that tile unattended. And of course I've just gone and stopped you from leaving by attacking. But we do need to start trying to take some of these battles where we can. You've got next to no organisation, so we might be able to jump on you. I'm just trying to throw some units in, especially where I'm seeing tiles that are left undefended. The fall of Gibraltar. Well, we kind of expected that was going to happen, so hardly a surprise, really. We are still putting more units down there onto that line, so that's not too much of a bad thing. How are the Dutch front? You guys are still refusing to get the hell out of there, which is what I want you to do. Why are you not allowed to retreat? Just see, now we're pocketed. Germans have got in behind us because all of these divisions just refused to stop fighting and move out. It's like, hello, get out of there. You're going to lose the battle. Move out. Come on, back up. That is not good at all. How are we doing on the equipment production right now? It's probably terrible still. Artillery's doing slightly better, I think. We're still very, very behind on guns. We're on low manpower. We know about that. Yeah, I don't like being having all of these units trapped up there, but there's just nothing I can do to sort of get them out of there. You guys, just all of you back out. If you can get out of there, get out of there. They don't want to get out. They all want to die. There we go, you're out. Now start moving this way around, all of you. And go in and attack these Germans from the rear. Because we need to reconnect up the coast. So we can get out of that corner. Now we're going to move in behind us. Which we are expecting. We just want to move down here as quickly as possible. We should win that battle, hopefully. We've got enough units going in. But yeah, we want to get out of that corner, ideally. And then we might merge the Dutch front in with the German front. Because it is a longer line. That's the Japanese getting their own faction there, I believe. National focus set. Well, that sorts out some of our manpower issues anyway. Embargo Germany. Now, what would that actually do? It's minor sanctions, relationship penalties more than anything, which is not going to be all that useful for us. Fortify East Asia could be useful. Air rearmament could always be useful as well. Getting some more air bases. Let's go ahead and start working on that. So, you guys need to get out of there, because I've got, like, 24 divisions still up here. Come on, 95. You've almost got them pushed out. And just go and reconnect things up. I want to start pushing again. How are things going down here in Italy? We still haven't managed to take Genoa yet. Got a lot of troops sitting down there that are doing nothing. All of you move into Genoa. We can push them out of the mountains. That'll make life a lot easier. We're not really making much of a dent against Spain here either. The Netherlands have capitulated again, which is something that I expected would happen. Ah, Spain has come down here now. This is why we're losing into Africa, is because Spain have brought a load of their units down here. But we still might be able to make some progress if we sort of try and push at the right places. And this is the thing. The more they stretch their border out, the longer their front line is going to be, and the harder it is for them to defend. Which again is the same as the problems that I'm currently having. So it does work both ways. Also, we are still making a little bit of a push here in Germany. How is this fight going? We actually got wiped out there completely. We lost all but 3 divisions from the Dutch front, which is absolutely terrible. So you guys are going to join the German front. We are going to give the German front a field marshal. Better entrenchment. That'll be better for the defensive, and then it doesn't matter that we are over the limit. We need to make sure that we've got some more divisions. We are training more divisions. We are training more tanks. Probably going to want some more of those. If only we had the production. How is the construction going? We are starting to work on more factories, which is good. Although they're not particularly quick. I'm not at trade for a while. No, someone did say that I was importing stuff that I don't need to be importing. The only thing I'm importing at the moment is oil, aluminium and steel, and I only have a slight surplus, so I definitely need to... You only need to stop importing if you've got a surplus of more than 8, because imports are always done in batches of 8 or more. Now, those cheeky gits are getting a few units in behind me, which I don't really like. There's a mechanised unit there, or motorised unit that looks pretty weak. We'll see if we can do some damage to that. Spain are definitely pushing in down here. I don't like that much at all. We're still keeping that army built up. It's up to 26 divisions at the moment. Now, we've got our naval fighter, but we can't really build it right now. Is there anything we can do to improve our industry at all? That'd be 194 days. It might be worth doing it, though. What about engineering? Yeah, we definitely want to sort of start reducing some research time. Let's get working on that. Resistance to occupation. We'll bring you up and use you for that one. I was hoping that we'd be dealt with in Africa. Again, the last time that I did this, I managed to completely get everyone out of Africa, but I managed to deal with Spain. Spain didn't join the... Well, I can't remember. Did Spain join the war early or late? And I know that it didn't take me long to wipe them out at all. Spain got absolutely wrecked, which was basically what allowed me to win that. Try and get you in there. But I think that is a good place to end the video. We've got some battle plans with no orders. Not too sure which one that is. Maybe it's this battle plan down here. No one's trying to move in to Genoa anymore. We might be able to even get in at the mountains and loot behind them. We'll have a look at doing that on the next video. But as I said, I think that is a good place to stop. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Hearts of Iron 4. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.